What is going on, everyone? It's Pat. We're back with our next trading video. Today I wanted to go over a few more possibilities that I'm seeing on Solana and Bitcoin and do just like a quick update on some of the scenarios that we were looking at last time. So first thing, I'm seeing this 5-wave structure that we had to the downside on Solana. It's like this. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. You got our 5-wave structure here. Now normally when you're going to get a correction on a 5-wave structure, it's going to come up and take out the wave 4 high. And a lot of times, if you take the golden pocket of the whole structure, then you end up right in that golden pocket on the correction. So let's take a golden pocket, and it's right here up at 249 to 253. Now, I had this red box there because it was another area of importance for liquidity, I believe. Anyway, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and right now what I'm expecting to see happen here would be something like this, a correction to take out the wave 4 high and possibly back down from there. So you would end up with almost like a little head and shoulders looking thing here. Anyway, that's for Solana. And then let's look at the liquidity real quick. So on the weekly, we are starting to stack up some more long liquidity, but it's still pretty short heavy. So we're looking above us around 221 to 227. And then on the daily, we're looking at 204 to 207. Now below us, what we would want to see is for the majority of this to get taken out, that's about 182.40 on the weekly, and then on the daily, it's actually right around the same place where it ends on the daily. So that 182 area is going to be something to pay attention to, definitely. Now, let's take a quick look at Bitcoin. So last time, what we had been looking at was this local scenario here. It was like an accumulation. What we did was, remember how we were saying we're going to come right down onto that golden pocket? We did exactly that, and we got the bounce. And so here's what our accumulation looked like. It was preliminary support, put your sell climax here, AR, ST, SOS, secondary test phase B, spring, test. Now normally on an accumulation it wouldn't come out and take out these highs like this, but sometimes it can. So we have our spring, test, and then what we would want to see from here is that we start heading back up. About midway through the range we'll get a little rejection, come back down onto probably like the top of wave 1, I would say, like that, get a bounce. That would be our LPS, and then we would come up above here and we would start consolidating a bit, back testing, and then take off. And that's going to be our second sign of strength and the backup slash last point of support. So here's what that would look like overall. Let's mark out some levels real quick. We have our initial range support right here, primary range support. Secondary range support is going to be secondary test B, and then our initial resistance is going to be here at the AR, primary range resistance, and then the second one is going to be up here at this SOS. It's going to be secondary range resistance. So those are levels to be looking out for there. What we want to really see here is for this to start coming up, hopefully end up like all the way up here. Even just looking at that, that seems to make a lot of sense. I can see that happening. And you also have the same structure, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So what we would want to see is that wave 4 high get taken out. And let's see where the golden pocket of this whole structure is. It's actually going to be right on our 4-hour fair value gap. However, since this was like one of those extended wave 5 setups, a lot of times you get a reversal off of those instead of just a correction. So I would maybe think that it could continue up all the way from here. Honestly, not a bad place to be starting to think about longs. So let's look at the liquidity for Bitcoin. Alright, so what we have here, we're pretty even actually. There's a lot of long liquidity beneath us still. Around 92K is a good place to start looking, and maybe like 87 to 89. And then on the daily below us, yeah, 92K, that's a perfect place. And then the big chunk of it is around 94. Now above us, you want to be looking around 103 is a good place, and also around 106. And then on the daily, it's going to be 98 and 100. So those are some good places to be paying attention to. Alright, so if you guys want the levels that I'm going to be sniping on a daily basis, check out the private Discord. I have the Patreon link below. This was just yesterday. I had given some levels above us. I had given these high time frame long levels down here. They were at 187.78 and 187.22. If you fast forward a little bit, you'll see we were giving updates the whole way down. And then we got the bounce right off of that level. 187.78, 187.22. Now you can see that was the exact bottom right there. We sniped that long. That was perfect. Now if you come over to our website, you'll see I have a section here, our most recent trade calls in Discord. So this is going to show you pretty much everything that we've nailed. It shows you right here Sunday, March 17th. I'm taking a shot on the short because it looks like a UTAD to me in general. It literally hit right off, and that was the top. This next one is currently watching this level overhead, and you can see it was right at the same place where this order block was, right there, the short level. Came right up, hit the short level. That was a perfect top. Tuesday, July 30th. You see Tuesday, July 30th. We made this call right here, and we gave these long levels down here. We made this call right here, Tuesday, July 30th, and we said we're moving the short targets up a bit. We put the short targets right here, came right up, hit the short target, rejected. Next one says this works too. It doesn't have to come that low. This was on July 30th as well. Because, sometimes we hit like multiple snipes in a day. Said it doesn't have to come this low. This works too. And we put the long levels right there. Came right down into them, and then it shot straight up off of that. Just come over to the website. Check out this section for yourself. Go through all of these trades. You'll see what we do on a daily basis. Anyway, that's going to be it for this time. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.